It's the Lonely Island and Seth Meyers podcast.
Rolling.
All right, we're fucking back, guys.
I'm going to pop off first. This is rare for me. Yorm, you're sitting up and clothed and looking like a normal great dude in your home.
Yeah.
And Andy, I clothed myself.
Whoa.
Brother.
I wish I had an
That's news to my music
Takes a while to
ears.
put on the underwear, but
Oh, I was... Damn it. I was trying to hit the plaza one.
You give him a Debbie Downer.
You accidentally Debbie Downered him.
It was also accurate.
yeah, it works. It works.
I'm also enjoying that Yorm is sitting in front of his wall of trophies.
Yeah.
oh, shit.
It's a little showboaty.
I didn't realize that.
Is that where your Zoom is set up for meetings right now?
Yeah, this is a new shelf, so I apologize for this. But this is also Mari's trophies, which are, there's a lot. I didn't get any Rotten Tomatoes certified fresh trophies, guys. None of that.
Gotcha.
That doesn't happen to me.
I didn't know you could get those.
Yeah, I would say it's the ugliest of the awards.
Whoa.
Is that something you need to order, like the Peabody?
It might be.
You probably do have to order it. You've got Palm Springs certified fresh,
Many
right?
certified fresh.
A lot of them are certified fresh, but I wonder, do they just give you an award if it's over 95?
I'm sorry, Andy, that I'm sure there's one, Andy.
Let's start with
Sure.
Popstar.
Popstar certified fresh. Are you subconsciously, Yorman, knowing that you're taking Zooms and a lot of people before they get on with you are like, I think he's basically dead, that you want to kind of frame yourself in front of your past successes?
No. So when I was doing Zooms, I was doing them at a place called Rusk Rehabilitation Center in New York. Shout out everyone there and all
Shout
the
out to
nurses
Rusk.
who were unbelievable. And thank you so much for everything, seriously. But no, I was doing Zooms in my hospital bed because I was like, this will show dedication. So and the funniest one I did was another name droppy story. I was doing a Zoom with Mr. Daniel Radcliffe and a bunch of other people. And then I ended the Zoom and was like, you guys, this is the first time that I've peed during a Zoom. And I held up my bottle of urine.
Oh, you showed them.
right.
You did that for us last podcast, and I didn't like it. If you had asked, should I do this on business Zooms, I would have been.
Wait,
really
have I
cool.
already told this story and I'm already forgetting because I'm back to being forgetful?
No,
Jesus
you did
Christ.
it to us.
I think he also told us.
Jesus Christ, guys.
Well, you definitely showed us your piss.
No, I think he just did this.
This is now we've reached the part in the movie Awakenings where everybody just goes back to normal. Like
no.
Yorm had a moment. Like he had
That's too sad. I can't even.
post ladder where his memory
Yeah.
was just sharper than it's ever been. Yeah, that's
Homer
awful.
took the crayon out of his brain.
Yeah. Well, back in, guys.
So
It's
have you-
back in.
Yorm, what's the crystal? For lack of a better word, I hate saying this, but the crystal butt plug.
Okay.
You
That
hate
one is,
saying
I
that.
think,
Sure
from
you do,
Korea.
Keith.
It pains me to say this, but what's the crystal butt plug?
It hopefully pains me to say this.
For something that pained you, it came out real smooth, Keeve.
Yeah, hopefully it pains me just a little bit, but not too much.
He picked up a crystal butt plug, but what's funny is it's not even the crystal butt plug I was looking at. There's multiple.
Oh, there's
A lot
multiple.
of these awards are crystal butt
Yeah,
plugs,
what's
right?
that one, Yorm? The one you're holding?
This one is SIYFF Eyes of Award. It says it's from Korea. I don't know how she won it, but it was from Seoul, and it was for international feature or something. It was Diary of a Teenage Girl.
Okay, and then what's the one right next to it? That
You're
also,
talking about the super sharp one?
yeah, I guess maybe but it also looks like a see-through diamond.
This guy?
Yeah, that's the crystal butt plug I was looking at.
Montclair Film Festival.
Yorm, does that certified fresh award say on it for getting 95% on or something? Does it say something specific?
1 second. No, it's very basic.
Maybe that was just a long time ago they did that.
I used to have an animated show called The Awesomes on Hulu. Andy did a voice. Andy played an Aquaman character named Seaman.
Yep.
And the jokes were what you think.
Yep.
But I remember we got nominated for some animation award, and this happens a lot for anyone who's listening. Andy alluded to the fact you have to pay for these physical awards.
Yes.
I remember they were like, hey, you didn't win, but you guys want to buy the nominee awards? It's literally, I'm like, what a racket. And so anyway, I have 2 of them.
Okay, good. Congrats.
Yes, sir. Sign right here.
Yeah, 10 grand well spent.
I'm going to go very far away. By the way, definitely got paid less for the Awesomes than 10 grand.
Well, by the way, didn't we all got Peabodys because we were at SNL when
Yeah.
then
I did buy my Peabody.
I like my Peabody.
And what does yours say on it? Because
Also, by the way, I am in my childhood home. I brought my daughter to visit my parents this weekend. And my parents have the framed Peabody certificate. It actually looks like a proper thing.
Yes.
Yeah, well, the Peabody Award, I think, is actually quite nice.
Yeah.
It has this little penny guy.
So if you're going to win any, get the Peabody.
But check out what mine says.
Oh, it says you're a genius. It says Yorma Taccone, writer slash genius.
Interesting.
You could put anything you wanted on the Peabody, which seems erroneous to me.
Yeah, they shouldn't
Well,
allow
I
that.
think they were like, nobody's going to take advantage of it, and they did not account for Mr. Yorma Taccone.
Sarcasm.
I wish I had spelled genius incorrectly, though.
That would have been more of a Yorm move.
Kevin says we are Webby winners. If you recall, we won I believe, the Audience Award for Best Ensemble Hosts.
Ensemble.
And we're nominated for hottest web hosts. We got sent that by someone in our text thread.
Yeah,
Oh.
People Magazine, hottest podcast host.
We're up
Yeah.
against Bowen and
Oh,
Matt.
fuck, I hope we win. Fuck.
That is actually tough competition. But his question
Seth,
was,
I noticed you were fraternizing with the competition online this week.
oh yeah,
I was. I didn't know. By the way, I was fraternizing before
What did I
we
say?
knew that we were head to head on the hot podcast.
Oh, you
thing.
would never do it again. Then.
Was I missing an R? Fraternizing?
Fratris. You wanted me to be fratriciding.
Yeah, I always
yeah.
want you to fratricide.
For those that don't know, Seth did a daytime drinking special
Yeah.
segment with Bowen Yang and Matt Rogers,
Oh.
the podcast hosts of Las Culturistas.
Yorm's ladder tried to commit frappercide.
Oh, that's good.
Rappers.
I was just trying to get it in there. I didn't want to interrupt you, Keith, but I had it in the hopper, and I needed to get it out.
He did want to interrupt.
By the way, between the last thing Andy said and that, he's been sitting slowly going cross-eyed.
Yeah, kind of a pained look on my face, like, oh, I gotta say this bad thing.
By the way, for the last minute, I've been like, is there an award for unsung ensemble? And I was like, no, this isn't funny enough to say. But
Unsung ensemble.
Ensemble.
I think that would be a fun award.
Give me an example of an unsung ensemble.
The cast of Taxi.
Yes.
Nobody liked that show. And
I think they're pretty sung, though.
I think they were pretty sung back in the
I
day.
like where you're going, but they're fairly sung.
oh,
Yeah. There are,
They're
of course,
barely
no lyrics sung in the theme song to Taxi, except for the time that Maya and Keenan sang.
This song is called Taxi. And then he sang, this song is indeed Taxi.
There's also a really good Souls of Mischief song, B-side, underground song, where they use that as a sample. So
Oh my God,
you're
that
wrong.
beat is
You're
fucking
wrong, Seth.
awesome. Yeah.
Akiva, there's already 7 tangents I have to return to, but I do believe that Akiva was starting by wanting to ask, did we have to pay for our Webbies?
That's what the Kevin question really was.
And the
Yeah,
answer
did we?
was yes. We got a
Yes.
resounding yes in the chat.
That's what I do not have one, so I'm assuming that's because I didn't pay for it.
Yeah.
Did any of you pay for yours?
What a prude this guy is.
I don't know if I have one.
I don't either.
But the Webby, I will say, for what the Webby is, looks nice. It's like a spirally coil. I think it's pretty good for those. I do want to say that I went day drinking with Bowen and Matt. It was delightful.
Yeah.
you whore.
Not the drunkest I've ever been. By the way, this does tie into today's short because the drunkest I ever was with your co-star in Shy Ronnie.
Oh, right.
But I will say that I walked out and I was like, I'm feeling pretty good. Now, don't get me wrong, I was very drunk, but I'm like, I'm feeling pretty good about this one. And then got a text from Kimmel being like, I'm suspended and the future looks dark.
Oh, God, it was
Well,
during,
this is bad timing.
during that shoot?
At the end of it, as I literally walked out the door.
Oh, God, that's horrible.
Well, at least it wasn't during.
It wasn't during, that's true.
what happened with him? Did he get back on the air?
We don't want to spoil it for you.
Oh, okay. I've been catching up on South Parks, guys.
Hey, this is completely off topic, but can I just say, and maybe, by the way, knowing you guys and your connection, you might be haven't already gotten a taste of it. It is palpably exciting when there's a new Paul Thomas Anderson movie.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I mean-
I'm trying to see it.
Dying to see it.
Okay, so nobody here's seen it.
No.
Okay. I mean, but isn't it just like a feeling that we used to have a lot more and now it's very rare and it's so cool?
To be like, there's a movie coming out I'm actually excited to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's that, but for me, it goes double because I've just been excited to see which places in my neighborhood are wheelchair accessible, like ADD, like what is it, ADA? ADA accessible.
Yeah.
So I'm just excited to go to a movie and actually be able to sit in the wheelchair seats.
You're going to have lots of room.
By the way, not a lot of places in Brooklyn super wheelchair accessible.
I'm surprised,
That
actually.
was the word I was trying to say.
I also think you might want to see if they have ADHD accessible theaters.
Yeah. I'm not taking my pills for that, by the way, Andy, right now, because I'm taking so many pills.
It stifles my true vision.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they listed off what I was taking at Rusk, I was like, oh, wowzers. And they were like, you want to put this ADHD medicine on there? I was like, no, thank you.
Oh,
That
wowzers.
might be, wow. No, don't put that in the cauldron. We already got a bunch of shit to do magic.
Do you think Mari was like, hey, if you're putting together a pain cocktail, could you slip a couple of these in there? Because I'd love to get that damn blood.
Like the kind of shit that like makes them schedule better.
Yeah.
Dude, the first thing I did the minute I got home was go to the Dominican barbers right around the corner and just like I had to get forced in the door. And then the guy was like trying to cut my hair on the wheelchair. And I was like, no, thank you. I know exactly what I'm doing. Like hobbled over to the chair. And then my wife was like, please, why? This is exactly how this happened in the first place.
The best is like, how's Yorm doing? It's like, good. He's fallen off a couple of ladders during recovery. It's not
He
helping.
said he'd much rather that than accept help from anyone.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to race through because this is a big one and I want to get to it. I'm going to race through some notes that I enjoyed.
Okay.
People did think it was very
Just to
cruel.
preempt though, Seth, I enjoy you. Okay, go on.
Oh, wow, that was sweet.
It was definitely, people thought it was very cruel that Yorm had to read a life insurance ad right after he almost died.
I wanted to. I requested that.
Hey, you did a read. By the way, look at this, like old school notes.
What a sweetie.
Keeve, you did a fish read, and people said, I'm surprised you did not say shockingly high-grade fish. Felt like it was right there for you.
Oh, yeah.
One must
I
prepare.
didn't make the connection as a bit of a fishmonger myself.
Keith, you want to just do it a cappella, me and you right now?
The whole song?
Hey, sushi, glory hole. Imagine that. Ready?
That was, yeah.
Let's do the whole
that.
song a cappella, and then people can put their
Please
own
do it.
beats under it. I had a little bit of job right before this. I have to confess to my three bros that I had a little bit of job, just a pinch of job to get me through the cast. I wasn't looking forward to it, but now maybe it's my favorite.
Great.
My favorite moment of maybe all the pods was you getting super shitty with Yorm at the end of last pod about Brick Breaker and then immediately having to do a 180.
I did like that. I like that live when I heard it live.
It was wonderful live. It was because it was the truest 180. Like, you did not try to grab a piece.
Oh, wait.
Sometimes you're wrong.
You did not make any excuses.
Yeah. Seth, I'm famous for my great apologies.
Somebody said, these are two comments that I'm going to read them without editorializing, and then Andy, you can respond.
Okay.
Akiva's daughter has officially done more ad reads than Andy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a burn.
Bless.
And then another one, I love that Yorm literally cheated death and still did an ad read instead of Andy.
Andy loves that too.
All right,
So.
sorry. I did promise. Addie wants to say hi real quick, and I'm going to say, you know what? I'll just have her say something nice about pistachios, so this can count as the new ad.
Oh, that rips. Just further shaming me.
Say hi to my friends.
Hi, Addie.
Hey.
Can you say, bye pistachios, everybody?
Bye, pistachio poop.
Oh, every time you come over.
Oh, you improv'd it.
I still think it counts, and I think it's good. It's a good marketing
You
strategy.
have to say, bye pistachios.
Bye, pistachio poop.
Oh, these are unusable. We're never going to get paid.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
All right, bye.
It would make me
Love
buy
you.
pistachios.
Bye, see you tomorrow.
I don't think you will see him tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
It's hard enough to figure out Fridays.
Man, oh man. The job might be wearing off.
Wait, Seth, have you gone through all of your comments?
No, I've got a few more, but please jump in, Yorm. I've got a very effective...
I only wanted to say that like I'm just now getting through since I'm home finally. I'm just now getting through like the stacks of
Oh, yeah.
It's so overwhelming, honestly, to me. I'm not gonna cry when I say this, but people have written such nice things. I also had somebody on a postcard just write the word penis, and I thought that was very funny. That was the only thing that they said.
And I'm going to try not to cry.
Someone wrote
But honestly,
penis on a card.
I mean, I think it was penis. The end got super smudgy from when I cried all over it.
that's fucking genius.
Could have been penis.
It might have been the penitentiary that he was from.
But no, people have like gotten just such nice presents and cards and letters, and I'm not going to be able to write back to all of them, but thank you guys so much. It really means the world to me, and I've definitely teared up at quite a few of them. So anyway, thank you.
We set up a PO box because we have one for the show, and so the stuff comes to us first. And so I'm seeing like bags of it, and it's genuinely touching to me as well, Yorm. And I get choked up, not because of that. I get choked up because right next to it is the stuff they take out of my PO box, and it's usually like one postcard with like a moth flying around it.
You get choked up because you're sad.
Yeah, because I'm like, nobody got me shit.
Yeah, because it's just like jealous. By the way, this hat was also a present. I don't know if you guys can see it.
Oh yeah, solid. He got the Queen Bee
It's his
solid.
Queen
hat.
Bee solid hat.
Yeah, I needed 2 hints today. We can get that out of the way so people can log off.
So not a Quibi.
Do you know another way to say solid on Queen Bee?
What?
I completed the New York Times Mini.
Now that is some fucking puzzle humor.
God, that is so deeply nerdy.
Seth,
Wait, I'm gonna go.
Seth, I no exaggeration, I'm here for it.
Shocking.
Oh my God.
Seth, all told, it's giving me life.
Speaking of giving me life, somebody wrote a comment under the YouTube comments for Two Worlds Collide. Somebody said, this brought me so much joy, especially when the world is a dumpster fire. And the comment underneath it was like, just remember when the world is a dumpster fire, check in the dumpster and you might find a wig.
Oh my God, I love everybody.
You know what? I'm going to give you a task, Yorm. I do feel like I would like to see your first approach at a Not a Gonk t-shirt.
Not a gonk. Okay, yeah. Thank you.
I mean, right? Like, just we as the other three of us would love to see what your bounce is on that.
Okay.
A couple other real life Two Worlds Collides that have been brought up to me. Nelly and Tim McGraw.
Oh, yeah.
That was maybe the truest, closest to this.
Yeah, that's a fucking great
I forgot
poll.
about that one.
I had forgotten about it entirely.
Phil Collins and Bone Thugs and Harmony. Is that
No,
a
come
real
on,
one?
that's not real. That's AI.
I think it is real.
No, bro, that's AI.
I Googled it because it didn't seem real to me.
It's just the Tarzan soundtrack.
And is it real?
That's fresh on my mind.
It's called Home, and it's a Bone Thugs and Harmony song.
Oh,
And
wow.
is sampling him or he's singing a new part for them?
I don't know. He's in the video. I literally just pulled up the YouTube. He's
Yeah,
in the
Bone
video.
Thugs and Harmony.
But like they
featuring
sampled
Phil-
him and he's in the video like Bob Dylan in the Gone Till November video for Wyclef, or like he's like collabing on the track? I need to know, Seth.
All right. It says featuring Phil Collins.
Right, but that still could just be that they sampled.
you know what? Samples from Take Me Home.
Thank you.
Gotcha.
But maybe he could have resung it. He could have.
But he's in the video.
He's in the video. They said there was a day where they shot in one airport and it was a lot of rap acts, and then the iconic white musicians would sit in the airport waiting area like Bob Dylan. And that's what Bob Dylan's in an airport and Gone Till November, right?
Yeah, he's in an airport. Almost as if it happened on accident.
You think it happened on accident. He was
Oh
just
shit, there he is. I can't believe he's not in the lounge. Get him.
He didn't know. Do you think Bob Dylan, hey, Andy, you're here. You're auditioning for Bob Dylan, not knowing he had lounge access. We're so excited.
All right, well, I guess
This is like complete unknown, but we wanted to take even a smaller slice of Bob Dylan's career. So.
Right. Hey, Andy Samberg reading for Bob Dylan, not knowing that he had access to the lounge, and ended up in the Wyclef Jean Gone Till November video. Should I just start?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to stop. I'm going to just take off. Thank you so much for your time, and I know whoever you choose is going to crush it. And if you need help, like a side character, maybe sort of like an engineer guy who was in his life.
Sure.
Or I don't know, if you want me to play Wyclef, I could try that.
Or just maybe somebody in the lounge.
Keeve, you have a good Wyclef, right? Hit us.
Yeah, it's Gone Till November.
Oh, exactly.
Wow.
Somebody said, hey, while you're talking about making Lonely Island shirts, if Yorm makes a pair of Lonely Island pants, I think the butt should be a Dennis Franz butt.
I don't know how you do that, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that would look
Yeah.
like.
Just be a hot butt.
Wait, here's my favorite, though. Also, somebody said they literally go, I think I learned about what happened with Kimmel and ABC because you guys talked about how NYPD Blue got taken off the air for Franz butt. Like they felt like that was like an intro level as far as
That was their entry point to understanding like free speech.
Censorship.
like the power affiliates have. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that was kind of an inflection point.
That was an inflection point.
Yeah.
For you always say from Franz's butt to Kimmel's mouth.
Oh, it was from that TV critic that you're friends with that wrote you an email or whatever.
Seppenwall.
Yeah.
Alan Seppenwall. What's Alan watching?
I feel like you guys both just miss Seth saying I always say from Franz's butt to Kimmel's mouth.
Yeah.
Which of course I do. Thank you for reminding me.
Of course.
Yeah.
The one that like really made me like slap both palms on my desk because it made me laugh so hard.
Yeah.
Because I believe it to be true. That there are people in this world who their first introduction to Reba McEntire was that video.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's accurate.
And then maybe literally somebody wrote, "Today I learned Reba isn't black." Because like that part's never explained.
No, they might just think, oh, it's some country singer. I don't know.
They may think it's like a black singer.
Yeah.
But like they were like, oh wow.
Yeah. And just much older than him. Just
Yeah. I think there might have to be a special like catch-up episode on some sketches that we have kind of not had time to get to because
I was going to say we have kind of been dipping out on the episodes and the Seth's corners, and I do enjoy that.
Well, I'm keeping a list.
Is it because the shorts are better and so we're talking about them more?
It was a robust hour talking about Two Worlds Collide.
I think we're also just goofing more, guys.
Yeah, there's a lot of goofs. There's a lot of talking about, like, say, People's Wives Awards and whether or not they would or wouldn't make good butt plugs. Akiva.
They would. That's the answer.
I hope it doesn't hurt. Akiva.
They do.
Fine.
We can decide. There were two in the last episode, which was Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Jogo Lev. First, Roger Brush. Do you guys remember who Roger Brush is?
No.
Roger Brush is a long intro of Nassim hosts like a woman's issues Q&A show where she engages with the audience. And then it just cuts to Fred as her producer. He's like, "I'm Roger Brush." And it's that he's filling in for this woman because she's sick. And it's like Fred having to answer very embarrassing personal questions from women in the audience. And he basically, he can't hear them and then he gives them bad advice.
This does ring a bell.
Great.
It's a lot of like, you gotta speak up, baby.
Oh, God.
A lot of really condescending stuff.
Yeah, honey, I can't hear you, honey. A lot of that. Really good. There's a picture of him in the chat if you forget what he looks like.
I feel like that's got to be based on somebody who worked at 30 Rock.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's no way.
I remember.
Yes, it felt very true to that to the crew.
Yeah.
There was a lot of like people like, and very well acted by like Abby and Jenny and just like, I am not, I can't have an orgasm with my boyfriend. And he's like, all right, here's what you gotta do.
Young lady, here's my advice, okay? You go home and you put on some lipstick and you put on some eyeshadow and you get your hair done and you come home to your boyfriend and you say, "I'm sorry, baby."
I'm sorry for what?
Honey, I don't know what else to tell you.
He's like constantly like, I don't know what to tell you.
Just the worst.
And he just, I will say, like, he does think he's being helpful.
Oh, yeah.
Which is the good Fred thing. And the other was, I think her name's Mindy Grayson. It was that wig sketch, A Secret Word, where it was like that old sort of password game where the premise is Wig's character is sort of this old Broadway actress who always says the one word you're not allowed to say.
Oh, yeah. Secret word, yeah.
And the best thing about it is it's like as a premise, it's very easy to get ahead of it. Except Wig has a different funny way to say a word she's going to say.
Yeah.
Time and time again.
Yep.
Which makes it incredible to watch. So
It
anyway.
would crush, too. I remember every time just being like, okay, we're doing it again. And then it would just destroy.
Yeah, just her being like, how?
Oh, yeah. Wig characters that want to say something are always going to work.
That's such a funny move. You're right.
Yeah, like you're not supposed to say something, but you want to. Like surprise party woman.
What is the name of the...
Surprise lady. Linda.
Yeah, what is the name of that?
No, that's Aunt Linda. Surprise
Linda.
party lady. I can't remember her name, but yeah, same.
Oh, there's going to be something I can't say.
Alexi still sometimes will just go, here at Takasawi's? Because there was a... They tell her late there's going to be a surprise party at a sushi restaurant. Support comes from Viori. Oh my God. Now, has Viori reached out to you, Keeve, and said, your wife Liz is now basically our international spokesperson.
You know, they haven't yet, but I'm standing by the phone. I'm expecting that call.
Because that was, I mean, it's almost an insult to Vuori for it to be you and I now without Liz. But let me just say, I've never met a person whose life has been more positively affected by a new line of clothing than your wife Liz by Viori.
You put a huge smile on her face. And I think our ad, among Quades, if you looked at the graph, there's a big spike in Viori sales after that ad.
Yeah, now if I see somebody walking down the street, like head to toe in Viori, it's almost like 95% they're going to say Quade Army to me.
Yeah, are they the ones that whisper it kind of as an aside, or are they the yellers?
They're the yellers because let me tell you, the people who are Viori, they got a lot of energy. You know what I mean? Because these are workout people. They're core short.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's one short every sport, soft, lightweight, breathable boxer brief liners can go from the gym to hanging out without changing. The Sunday performance joggers are another favorite. Moisture wicking
You're taking the words right out of my mouth.
I am.
Yeah.
I'm taking them right out of
Like
your
I
mouth.
was going to say moisture wicking fabric and 5 pockets. You didn't join me. I thought you were going to.
Oh, I know, but I like it is fun hearing how you talk when you think someone's going to join you.
Yeah, 3 with zippers so your stuff stays put. Yep, you got it, Seth. God, hanging me out too dry.
You know what you don't have to hang out to dry? The moisture wicking fabric of the Sunday
Of the
performance
Tech Polo.
joggers, because they're Tech Polo.
Oh, we were going to get that one.
You guys, here's the thing. For our listeners, they're offering 20% off your first purchase. Go to vuori.com/island. That's VUORI.com/island. Exclusions apply. Visit the website for full terms and conditions. Support comes from Shopify. If you've shopped online, chances are you've bought from a business powered by Shopify. You know that purple Shop Pay button that you see at the checkout, the one that makes buying so incredibly easy? That's Shopify. And there's a reason so many businesses sell with it, because Shopify makes it incredibly easy to start and run your business. Keeve, we've been talking about going to some of these like local art fairs to start selling our homemade Lonely Island podcast shirts.
Yeah, and I've been quilting, and that's just exactly how I want to sell it. But I've been worried about like the details of trying to become a small business.
I don't want to bring a big old change box and saying I'm cash only. I certainly don't want to be dealing with checks.
No, I need people to be able to pay with their phones and whatnot.
Well, that's why Shopify is behind 10% of all the e-commerce in the US, just powering household names like Mattel and Gymshark, as well as brands like us, Keeve, that are just getting started. And once you're set up, Shopify keeps everything under one roof: inventory, payments, analytics, even built-in marketing and email tools to help you find and keep new customers. Do you like it? Do you get excited when you see the Shop Pay button, the iconic purple Shop Pay button?
You know I do. I get jazzed, positively jazzed, because I know it's going to be seamless.
You'll text me a little picture of
Yeah.
you standing next to it with a thumbs up.
Yeah, it's crazy because I have to open my laptop, get the self-facing camera out, hold up my phone, because otherwise you won't see what I'm taking a picture of.
You put a lot of work into those photos.
Yeah, I use the photo booth app on the laptop to photograph me with the phone, with
Yep.
the Shop Pay purple logo. And I go, for our future business.
There you go.
I'm just lighting a little fire in you to like, let's get it going. We've been talking about it for so long.
Yeah, I know. It's been long enough. It's like 80 episodes in. We haven't sold a single thing.
Yeah.
If you want to see less carts being abandoned, it's time for you to head over to Shopify, sign up for your $1 per month trial, and start selling today at shopify.com/Lonely Island. Go to shopify.com/Lonely Island, shopify.com/Lonely Island. All right. Now we have this is a really classic, awesome one.
I didn't remember we did Reba and Shy Ronnie back to back.
I certainly didn't either.
There's an off week because this is December 5th. The last one was the 21st. So we're we had a couple weeks there, but still back to back shows.
Fucking heat. Bringing the heat.
So Yorm, you weren't really here this week. This was a MacGruber edit week.
Yes.
And I know that because I remember as me and Andy tortured ourselves through the week with nothing and had a few. Andy, do you remember what our stopped attempt was? There was one that we went down the road on.
We had a whole song written that she approved.
Really?
Yeah, and then we were like, it's not good enough.
It was a theme song for Planet Earth.
Oh, right.
Oh.
Yeah.
And it was to the same beat. And it was all basically it started off just like sort of as a riff on like when people are repping for their city.
Yeah, like, but I'm from Earth.
And we were like, what if somebody did one of those for Earth? And it kept going into how all these snooty astronauts keep trying to go to the moon and leave Earth. Is it not good enough for you? And it was pretty funny, but we knew it was like a B and wasn't quite making us laugh. But we had the idea for Shy Ronnie before that, and we kept not doing it because we were like, it's too similar to Saxman, and we don't want to blow that in case we ever did a Saxman video. And then finally we got to the point where we were like, should we just record it And then we wrote it and recorded it, I want to say in like less than an hour. It came
but it was
fast.
But it was late Thursday night.
Oh yeah, it was like 4 a.m.
And I remember like calling Yorm because Saxman is a Yorm joint and he wasn't even there. And we're like, we hate everything we've been doing. We have to go with some Rihanna. It's Thursday night at like midnight or 1 or 2 a.m. We're fucked here. We're trying one. We acknowledge it is ripping off your Saxman
structure.
Premise. Yeah, exactly.
A different character, but it's the format of Saxman.
No, I remember being very pleasantly flattered that we were basically doing like within our group, like comedy on comedy crime. Like, hey, is this okay? And I was like, yeah, man, this is. I mean,
certainly wasn't the first time. It wouldn't be the last where we were like, we know that there's a little bit of crossover, like structurally.
Yeah.
But it was also just like, I think we had maybe talked a few times about like, it would be great to do a video for Saxman. And worrying that if we did Shy Ronnie, that it would make it that we wouldn't.
It's funny because they seem like such different worlds to me. I feel like it'd be fine.
Yes, you could definitely do
like,
both.
I mean, we did a lot of overthinking, I feel like.
I think we still could do a Saxman video and it would still be super funny.
Yeah.
The funny thing would be how Lauren would have responded if you said, like in between dress and air, it's too close to sax, man.
Pull it.
We got to pull
He
it.
would have slapped me with the back of his glove.
Okay, this is a dumb question, but again, I'm on gabapentin right now, right? This is the first Shy Ronnie that we're talking about?
Yeah.
We're not talking about the second
Yeah.
one. So, Keev, like, yes, I just remember that I was there at the beginning of the week, and we met with her. I don't think I recorded her at all, though. But
No.
we met with her, and I remember, like, there being like, oh, we were feeling each other out, and da-da-da, and then we played her Ross Trent.
Yeah, this is the Ross Trent week that we talked about a little bit during the Ross Trent.
Yes, yeah. But I just like remember being so geeked at how watching her laugh at that.
She was the perfect audience for Ross
Oh my
Trent.
God. Just every reference, got everything, was like looking at her people like, these motherfuckers. And I was like, oh my God, this is great.
It was the audience we had been waiting for Ross Trent since we had made it. Somebody from the Caribbean who would understand everything that was in it. It was the only person we had ever looked in the face who knew what we were
I was just
doing.
like, how did you know that?
Yeah.
Also, if it's not implied, we were huge Rihanna fans.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, it's Rihanna.
It is Rihanna.
Which we
It is
learned
Rihanna.
also that week.
She told us it's Rihanna, and we were like, why don't you correct people? She's like, I don't care.
I also know it's Rihanna, and I still say Rihanna because it feels like it's. One, I know she doesn't care, and two, it seems like you're saying it wrong.
It's almost like Rihanna is her stage name.
She had already recorded on the song because we did our temp, which was Andy, as usual, our Thursday 2 a.m. temp. And Andy went, Rihanna and Shy Ronnie. And then she was so great at recording exactly Andy's inflections to get the jokes perfect.
Yeah.
And she did that. And then it was like either just before or just after, I heard her say her name to somebody else out loud. And I went, why did you just say Rihanna? Wait, is your name Rihanna? She's like, it's fine either way. And I'm like, what does your mom call you? And she's like, Rihanna. And then I was like, oh. And by the way, it's Robin after all that as well.
Yeah.
But it's always funny to me when people say that because you're like, well, then there is a right answer. Like you answered it. It's like, no, the other one's wrong.
The person who knew it first, who named you.
Yeah. Like I'm like,
I think it, but like, look, her vibe is very much like, it's all good.
No, it was the best. The
Yeah.
fact that she was repeated Rihanna in the song, it didn't matter at all. By the way, I relate as a Schaefer Schaffer.
Yeah, no
my
kidding.
mom is diehard Schaffer, but her parents said Schaefer.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm not a stickler when people get it wrong, quote unquote.
You know who sticks a little for you? Liz.
Yeah.
Your wife will
She'll correct people.
yeah.
which I like.
Yeah.
Well, Liz doesn't fuck around.
If someone asks me, I tell them Schaffer,
Right.
but I don't care.
I try not to be prone to exaggeration. I believe this is the best a human being has ever looked on film, and that is
Yeah. Andy
that
did
is
look
Rihanna.
good.
That is not Sandberg.
Oh.
But truly cannot take my eyes off her, no matter how many times I've watched it.
Yeah, it's star shit.
Yeah.
She's just so magnetic. As soon as we started shooting, we were like, oh God. Yeah.
Well, we guys talk about the shoot a little bit?
Yeah, we should talk about
Because
it.
I remember seeing you the next day, and it was a very funny way to see
Well,
both of you.
I think we've alluded to this or maybe talked about a teeny bit in the past about how this is our,
I think we have.
where we've lost all credibility with our peers and bosses at SNL was on this one.
Oh my God, I
Yes.
love it.
As judgers of our own work, of having any perspective on what we're doing.
Well, to be fair, you were fucking exhausted.
Yes.
I remember like just looking at you and being like, like, oh shit, like I actually got to edit MacGruber and I got to go home on time, and then just seeing you and being like, oh, that's what my life is like. Just looking at a man who's just like beaten and like, fucking what the fuck is this shit?
We knew that Rihanna was down to do a short all week, so we were not going to stop. And as Andy said, we had made a whole other song. So we had stayed up all night, probably Monday night, definitely Tuesday night, definitely Wednesday night, and definitely Thursday night. So we were crazy people.
Oh my God, you were basically finished with edit.
We were shot also in the middle of a stretch of shows, but ended up being worth it.
Yeah.
Well, but here, let's talk about it though, because honestly, what happens a lot at the show is that we're waiting around for the host to be able to be available, and oftentimes that conflicts with the rest of the show. And so she was unable to make it, and like it got shorter and shorter, and you're going to burn out the
we
host.
built sets.
And so,
we built a set for the mountaintop,
Yeah.
from the mountaintop down to the boys and girls. So we had a mountaintop set. Did we have a third set, Andy? Obviously, we had the classroom set that the short is in.
We had 3 sets. There was a mountaintop, and it was fire and ice. So it was like a snowy mountain and then like a fiery, like
Yeah, I can't remember what it was.
volcano
but it
set
was-
or something.
yeah, it was at least 3. I thought you had 4, but
So we had 3 sets. We had a noon shoot time planned, and she showed up at 8 p.m. and we hadn't recorded the song yet at that point. We had our version, but not hers.
Right.
And so at 8 o'clock, the crew has been sitting on their hands for 8 hours being paid. Nothing has been shot yet. And then we have to very nicely go upstairs back to our office with her to calmly record the song.
by the way, we only have 15 minutes.
So we're like, okay, let's get started. And we.
But by the way, this was a first for us too, is they kicked us out of our office.
Yes.
Her team came in, they put like silks over all the lamps and dimmed all the lights and lit candles. And then her and her engineer got on Yorm's computer at his desk.
His name was Marcos.
Yeah.
And he's lovely.
Super nice.
Fucking
and,
awesome.
And they were like, okay. And we were like, you don't want us to like talk you through? She's like, I got it.
Yeah, because she had heard our demo.
And so we were like sitting outside on the couch like little kids. and we could sort of hear it happening.
Oh my God.
And then they like opened the door. She's like, okay. It took maybe 30 or 40 minutes max. And they played it back for us, and we were like, "Oh shit!" It's like
It was perfect.
Yeah.
It was exactly what you heard. She had any little comedic inflection that Andy had put on, whatever the line is, keep up or whatever it is.
Speak up.
Whereas speak up. There you go.
Yep.
Speak up was perfect.
Andy, be honest, because I remember you being very proud. I remember you being like, it was like exactly what I did. Like exactly. Like I'm just saying.
But nobody can do that.
I was proud of what I had written melodically. That
Yeah.
she was like, "Yeah, it's good," and then did it, and it sounded good. And I was like, "Shit."
Yeah, you're talking about for the choruses.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. In particular.
Nobody can get the comedic inflections the same as anybody else. And I'm talking about the best comedians, like in an animated movie, if you do temp and fall in love with your temp and then get the best comedian, they're putting it in their own cadence. People can't say lines the same way other people do. And she perfectly did.
Okay, Keith, hot takes. So you're saying that you think Rihanna is talented.
Yeah.
Payback.
I do.
Payback.
Then I know we're going to do the watch as well, because then you have less time to shoot it.
No,
than you
while
would
we're
have
sitting on
wanted.
this couch waiting for her to record, not knowing how long it's going to take, the entire crew is still down on, I think, your floor. I think on your stage where you do your show now, just sitting on their hands.
How long did
Me
you
too.
guys actually have to shoot? Because I thought you had like 45 minutes to shoot with her or whatever.
As it goes down to as it turns into overtime, yes. And then, again, this whole week started because her team, her managers and stuff, came into us before we even met her and said, she would love to do one of your shorts. And we were like so flattered, but clearly in hindsight, it was them just saying like, we think it'd be great if she did one of your shorts.
Yes.
Not to say she ever was against it, but it was not clearly something where she was like, I got to do it. She was lovely, but it was so funny then because then after showing up at 8 and then doing this, and then we get down there and we're finally about to roll cameras at 10 and they're like, how long is this going to take? You can have her for like an hour. And we were like, and it was the exact same people who had asked us to do it.
And by the way, they came in. I was standing next to you, Keith, when they said that because we had. And I, by the way, standing next to you, dressed like Shy Ronnie, and we had been waiting the 8 hours or whatever. And they were like, I guess we'll just shoot the one set. No, and we didn't even know that yet. We were like, well, we can still get it all. we're just going to go crazy late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were like, hey, we got to get out of here. We could maybe do like 45 minutes.
I think you guys shot for 45 minutes, and granted, it's all on steady, which is like great. It has like the sheen of money. It looks super nice. Like,
well, yeah, as soon as she walks on camera, you're like, oh,
That's all you need.
It's gonna work.
Yeah.
But by the way, just imagine me, Seth, dressed like Shy Ronnie after the publicist walks away, turning to Akiva and going, I can't believe this.
Well, because we're out of our minds. We've been up all night
Yeah,
for
we're
a
basically
week.
speed freaks at this point.
And now we're 11 hours late for a shoot.
but it was so funny the next morning because I don't know how much you slept, Keith, but I walked in to the editing room and you were so mad. You were like, it's fucking ruined.
Yeah. Well,
It's
you don't have to. I mean,
terrible.
that's the end of this thing. So at 10:30 at night, we finally go, okay, let's just do the classroom. We'll just shoot every shot at her and we'll let her leave. So we got every one of her takes really quickly, 45 minutes, and she left. Then I did Andy's same direction of Andy stuff. And I think had we stole some of the kids' stuff during the day, because also the
You
kids
must
couldn't be there
have.
all day.
I want to say we got the kids after she left.
Yeah, you
but
would
I might
have
be
to.
wrong.
Right. Because they were in some of her shots in the wide, obviously.
Yeah.
So I think after she left, we got the kids. I don't know if at some point we sent kids home and got a new batch of kids. I have no idea how those kids were there for so long because you can't have kids there. Anyways,
You can in
and-
Prague, by the way. I shot a commercial there specifically so we could run that kid into the ground. Shot for 16 hours with him.
That's horrible.
In Prague?
It is. I made them buy him a Wii because I was like, you guys are fucking terrible. This is
And they like just plied him with absinthe or?
Yeah.
Sausages and like rye bread.
Keep going, keep going.
Seth,
And-
that was
and
a
then-
Prague joke.
It was good. I liked it.
Thanks, dude. I know you're kind of into that area of the world.
I do want to say that it's shocking knowing how fast you shot this. That means that like her takes are like you probably had one or two options. Because again, like
Yes.
outside of how great she sings it, like facially, she's perfect.
Yes.
She's emoting all the things. Yes.
There's a few moments, not to like out ourselves, there's a few moments where sync falls out
Yeah.
that we normally wouldn't settle
Towards
for.
the very end, she
Yeah.
has a line that's completely out of sync. Because
Can I say something though? So in seeing you, Keev, this is just a testament to Akiva. You're so convinced. You are so convincing that I remember looking at it and being confused because I was like, "This is really." In my mind, I'm like, "This is good. This is really funny." And then looking at you, being like, "It's ruined," and being like, "Maybe it's ruined." Like I was like, "Maybe this is bad, and I don't understand things."
yeah. So, all right. So we shoot the thing and it's whatever time it is now, 2 a.m. or something. And me and Andy are both, because we had all these sets built and we never went even shot on them. And we don't know what we have. And we're like, this thing. And it's the only time I ever went to bed after shooting.
Because you were so pissed. You're like, fuck it, who cares?
I was so mad
Yeah.
and I was so tired.
You're
and
like, what's
just,
the point?
I was so convinced that we hadn't got it,
Right.
that we didn't get the footage we needed, that I just was like, no, Andy, I'm coming home. Like, we're sharing the car. Not like we didn't live together, but I just mean like,
Yeah.
we live in the neighborhood. And I'm like, no, I'm getting in the car this time. Every other time I would go right and edit.
Yep.
And I was like, it doesn't matter. I'm going to go to sleep. Everyone else. And so I just went home and went to bed.
If you know Akiva, that's the most damning thing. Like him not working.
And I didn't race in the next day. I slept till I wanted to sleep and I came in at like noon. Usually if I did ever go home, I was back like when we did the last two, Here I Go, Sushi Glory Hole, I was the last one in the building before I went home that night and I was the first one in the building Saturday morning every time.
That was both of us too on anything we ever worked on.
Exactly. And this time not at all. Got in at noon. I was like, I guess I'll go check out this piece of shit. Went up there, and because we had no footage, it cut together so fast because I had no choices.
Yeah.
And
So it was a little bit like the movie The Producers. You guys were like, you were in the lobby being like, it's a bomb. And then you just were like, oh no, it's working.
It's also funny because I think it actually serves the premise of it because you can't escape the awkwardness. You're not allowed to go to any other set.
no, it's in one set. It's a sketch.
Yeah.
Andy spent the entire early afternoon on set down on 8H blocking sketches with everyone going, how's the short? You have Rihanna in short. Oh my God, what's it? And just being like, it's trash. It's the worst thing we've ever done. We got no footage. It's not going to work. I don't even think it'll be a dress. He was up there looking at it. So he was ruining his reputation the entire afternoon.
Such a little bitch. Just like, it's how is it? It's not.
It's doing the Dave Chappelle tee up. I just made this little thing. Who gives a
We had 2 other sets for the choruses, Bill.
Everyone's hearing that. I'm upstairs just being like, ugh. And then there was this moment, though, and it must have been after I talked to you, Yorm, where like enough cuts came together in a row, because, we always cut it chronologically, and it got to Andy's reveal as Shy Ronnie, and it was so clearly working just on a really obvious level. And I think maybe it was Kenward or somebody was in there.
It was Kenward.
Laughing with me. And I was like, and I had been talking shit because people always came into our edit all day.
Yeah.
And I had been doing.
Well, speak on that because edit was Matt Yonks' office, and it was basically a breezeway.
It was a hallway.
It was like how you got through to the other side kind of thing.
Yes.
Also, and I'll say this is a little tidbit about Keeve. Doesn't care if there's people all standing around watching him edit. And I would always be like, get everyone the fuck out of here. I need to focus. We need to talk. And he's just like, he just doesn't have a thing in his brain that cares about that in the slightest. And
They weren't strangers, but I didn't care. No.
No, but sometimes just randos would be walking around and they would just stop in and be watching. And I'd be like, can we? And you'd be like, what? I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, I'm in the zone.
He's in the zone.
You were just, you were in the tank.
I'm in a flow state. That's what Seth says.
Yeah.
Always. He's like, ooh, this guy's in the flow.
He's in the flow.
state.
They're like, how's he doing? I'm like, in the flow.
Yeah.
If there's a moral to this story, it's like, whatever you need done, Rihanna can get it done in like 95 minutes.
That's probably
genuinely.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
whatever you think you can, whatever you think you need a day for.
Yeah. And that's why the whole time she's like, yeah, it's going to be totally fine.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Well, so anyway, jump ahead. Sorry, just to close the loop on it.
Yeah.
The funny moment of it, I didn't talk to Keeve about this. I was just down on 8. So I still believed it was terrible. He was sort of split, let's say.
Yeah, I was coming around and getting embarrassed.
And then as usual, we met up on the floor at dress rehearsal to watch it play. And like, I would say, Keeve, like the second the reveal moment happened and the crowd laughed really hard, we looked at each other and like our faces just fell.
We were so humiliated.
We were just like, oh, we suck. It's going to work.
Yeah. It was a mix of like, holy shit, it's really good.
Yeah.
And oh my God, we embarrassed ourselves in front of everyone we know.
Yes.
Everyone we know, we've embarrassed ourselves.
The reason that's so important is because the show was so demanding of shorts. I'm just like, you got to do one this week. Like credibility mattered.
Yes.
Like, so to be like,
say we don't have one,
you just do
and
one.
then
You're
do
good.
that.
Yes, you're right.
I mean, it was also like when it ended, I felt this like weird, like vibrating feeling of like, we just got away with the heist of the century or something, you know?
Yeah.
We're just like, oh God, like the relief was so palpable that it was going to work and we were going to be okay for that week. But then the whole rest of the night was bumping into people and them going, hey, it wasn't that bad.
And I remember you guys, even at the after party, you're like, yeah, but there was like this mountain set. I mean, can you imagine how cool that would have been? We're like, what the fuck?
Not really.
Who cares?
Everyone's like, just take the fucking win.
It was a real lesson on so many levels. I
Yeah.
think about it often in other scenarios when we're doing something where I go, maybe we don't need as much.
Yeah.
Like even on Sushi Glory Hole, where we're in that pitch room, there were moments where it was like, the whole video could be in this pitch room if we bring in enough props. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
it's a Shark Tank, and we can just be in there. And if we just point to things describing the Sushi Glory Hole, and they keep giving us looks, and we keep trying to go to the exit, they keep trying to exit, and we keep pushing them back. Easily, that whole video could be in that room.
yeah.
Also, because the two things have a similarity, because there's something about being stuck in one place.
Yeah.
Is kind of the comedy of Glory Hole. And you also feel like Shy Ronnie, like she's stuck with Shy Ronnie. And like you almost feel like the character she's playing would only give Shy Ronnie one location.
Yes.
You know, if you saw them in 4 locations, you'd be like, why is she still doing this?
Yeah, it reveals it's a music video, not a scene that's happening in real life.
Yeah.
All right, Keith, will you real quick re-edit that video to just be that one location?
Yeah, real quick, just do
Yeah,
that.
I wonder if we got the footage, but we honestly might have. We had lots of good props in there and stuff, and lots
Yeah.
of footage of them
We'll
leaving.
just do it real quick for the fans.
There were definitely versions where we stayed in that room longer.
Yeah.
Seth, I believe you said the comedy of being stuck in one place is Glory Hole,
Yeah.
which I just thought was kind of an interesting sentence.
Something for a shirt, maybe.
Let's talk about the look, Shy Ronnie. It was based on the sun from a show. Which show?
Oh.
Does it bum you out that I think your hair looks better, Shy Ronnie, than it does in Two Worlds Collide?
No, and I fully agree. Shy Ronnie at least is an intentional and complete look.
Yeah, right.
I have a lot of love for Shy Ronnie. Like when I see him, I feel for him.
God, what show was it? Was it like Hung? Was there a kid on Hung?
Oh,
the
that
show
sounds
Hung?
right.
Is that what it was based on?
He was more like goth, though. But we were like this, but bright red. And I remember, this is the only at SNL, I remember us being like, but it can't be too much like Clementine from Daiquiri Girl. We got to make sure they're different. It's like anyone knew what the fuck that was.
Anybody watched that twice? You just erased your memory as soon as you saw it.
Yeah, there.
Oh, it was? Is that it?
Yeah.
That's
What's the
fucking-
character's name?
We're looking at pictures of Hung, the kid from Hung.
Shit.
It was from the show
Oh
Hung.
my God, I came up with this again.
We were obsessed with this kid because his look was so dope.
Trying to get a bigger picture here. It's so good.
Yeah, that's real good. Oh shit, that is Shy Ronnie, bro.
Yeah, a little bit.
Charlie Saxton is his name.
Yeah, shout out Charlie Saxton, buddy. I hope you're
Hey,
good
Charlie,
out there.
Charlie, I hope you're a fan of the
I
show.
can't believe I pulled Hung out of my head. There he is.
He was funny on that show, too.
By the way, that's a really good reveal years later. If he does listen to the pod, to be like, shit, that's what it was.
I do want to give credit where credit's due, Andy. Shy Ronnie, one, Rihanna to the day does more with small dance moves than anybody. I remember during when she was like pregnant at the Super Bowl halftime show, somebody was like, gosh, it's like she's not even dancing. I was like, that was never her thing.
Right, yeah.
It's always just like, again, it's like these very subtle, whatever she's doing, you wish you could do.
I think what you're trying to say, Seth, is wind pondy rhythm.
Yes.
Yeah, that is, you always manage to put it in words that I'm far too nervous to try to say. And the other thing is you have multiple I'm shy physicality moves over the course of it, Andy.
Yes, I think there's a lot of truth in Shy Ronnie for me. And in all of us.
Yeah, we all have
a Shy Ronnie within.
It's a bit of it like just two guys. It's harnessing whatever that is.
Yeah, your insecurities, your frankly, shyness. And Seth, I don't mind telling you, I'm living for it.
This short is everything.
All right, we're going to watch the short. Also, real quick, when I did day drinking, we talked about this, and she has very fond memories.
That's nice.
I think I've said this before, but my favorite thing about Rihanna is when I see her at things like an award show or something, I still to this day don't know if she knows my name. She always just goes, Shy Ronnie! And I am thrilled to be acknowledged.
Oh, yeah.
Every time I see her, she's like, the kid from Hung! Support comes from Coop. Hey, Keeve, there are side sleepers, back sleepers, and even the starfish sleeper. Do you know what that is, Keeve?
Yeah, it's like Yorm on girls.
Oh, yeah.
Only he wasn't sleeping.
It is. You're right. It is how Yorm sleeps on girls. Coop Sleep Goods, well, they had a pillow that was just right for me, side sleeper. Their original adjustable pillow is the bestseller, and for side or back sleepers, there's the Crescent. If you run hot at night, the Cool Plus adjustable pillow has advanced cooling built in with a blend of cooling gel memory foam and microfiber. And I think about you every time I use it, Keeve, because you're always telling me to stay cool.
That's right. And you know why I think about it? Because Andy stole mine.
Did he
So
really?
they must be good. Yeah, they sent us some so we could try them. 4 came
But
to
they
the
always
office.
send it to people who read the ads. So Andy didn't get his own.
But no, he did. They sent all 4. We each selected 2 we wanted to try out. I had selected the Crescent and something else. The original adjustable one, I think.
Yeah.
And all 4 showed up to the office and he took all 4 home.
On
Oh
accident.
my God.
Yeah.
On accident.
Yeah.
But you didn't accidentally bring 2 back.
Yeah, but they are somewhere in my house.
Okay, good.
They're somewhere in my house.
They're not on your bed.
One of them is the one that was mine that I wanted. I use it.
Great.
Yeah.
Do you have a positive review for the ad?
Yeah, it's good pillow.
Great.
See, it's fun being part of the ad read. Visit coopsleepgoods.com/island to get 20% off your first order. That's COOP sleepgoods.com/island. Upgrade your sleep. Visit coopsleepgoods.com/island to get 20% off your first order. That's COOP sleepgoods.com/island.
All right, ready?
Yeah. So he does the 50 Cent ha-ha.
I will say that's the longest we've ever in a watch down. That's the longest we've ever watched anything because I'm like captivated. I'm just
Captivated.
Yes. And there's no jokes.
Yeah.
She's just doing
Yeah.
it, but it's good.
she's killing it.
The second okay, which now we know she's just copying Andy, but it's perfect that she fits a second one in.
Oh
yeah.
my God. By the way, her dancing that you were just talking about, I'm like, yep, she's doing a lot with a little.
Yep. And it's, more than any of us could do with a lot.
Her performance, acting performance is just perfect. And I remember looking at the monitor just being like, oh my God. Because she, again, heard this song for the first time an hour ago,
Right.
recorded it 45 minutes and has to now remember all the things to say. And they're not like necessarily rhythmic.
Yeah.
There's not necessarily, in terms of when she has to say them, it's very hard to say these things in sync.
We have been unbelievably blessed in all of our careers to work with some unbelievably talented people and making them do stupid shit for the most part. And there's so many dumb moments that you've had. I had it with the MacGruber series of just like looking at Sam Elliott and being like, damn, he's good at acting. And like just but same thing, like Rihanna, you're just like, oh shit, you see certain people on screen, you're like, wow, they should be famous.
Yeah, they should be like professionals at this.
Also, she's obviously, she has to match what she's recorded.
Yeah.
And some people, me for example, would be so in your head that you would not be able to have the great acting performance. She's also a perfect representation of someone to whom something is dawning on. You know what I mean? Like it is dawning on her that this is bad now.
Oh, yeah, like, this is maybe not gonna work.
Yeah.
Musically.
And she went into it with all the hope in the world.
Well, by the way, shout out to the kid who you got the cutaway of, because him talking about the tree of knowledge it grows, and the cutaway of that kid, he's doing a great nod.
Yeah, the kid nodding is a nice Akiva cut.
He's taking notes. He's learning.
She's planting the seed of knowledge.
Is this a good time to mention that Seth was a clue in the mini?
Oh.
Okay, let's go on. Let's keep
All right,
going.
keep going.
I mean, he brought up the mini earlier in his great puzzler joke.
He was trying to get us to talk about it.
Yeah, but we didn't take the bait.
Yeah, he was trying to take it there.
Fucking real.
We didn't take the gloat bait.
They sent me a little award. I did pay for it.
It's only $5,000.
Mentioned in the mini.
Made the mini. It's the littlest award. Can't even see it. Fucking rip
Just
off.
written on a gum wrapper in Sharpie.
It's a little stamp.
By the way, on the website, when you pay the $5,000, it doesn't tell you how little it is.
He's got a picture of it.
$5,000 for that award. You made the mini. That's how they make half their money
It's
now.
next to an Oscar on the website. You're like, oh, it's that big. And then when I called in, they're like, that was a tiny Oscar.
Right. It's a little
It
chocolate.
was a novelty Oscar.
By the way,
Yeah.
that has happened to us on Amazon before. Mari bought a mirror and then it was a doll's house mirror.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah,
to
that's a
people.
whole. There's a whole like Twitter threads or whatever about it. Reddits. I forget what it's called. What's the other really cheap website that people buy things online? That's the one that's really notorious for it. I forget what it's called.
Alibaba.
No.
Timu?
Temu. People get Temu'd a lot.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, people get Temu'd.
Yeah.
I heard Etsy got turned out because it's all AI images now. All right, let's keep watching.
This okay. Okay, that one. She hates her guts there.
Oh, yeah, we get them rocking.
Oh yeah, all hell of uncomfortable. Those kids killed it.
Just says knowledge.
Yeah.
No. I love that line.
Oh no, he pissed himself.
Yeah.
He pissed himself. Oh boy, shoulda just paid Kanye.
Ages well. Ages the best of all the jokes.
They were known for their collabs.
Bye bye.
He's trying to be like 50.
She's super suspicious.
She thought she heard maybe some hard raps.
Yeah.
Don't need no beat. I'll keep on making a cappella. You should hang with me because my name is Shy Ronnie.
Oh my God. It's amazing to me how much I still love your haha. It's like, it's one of my favorite things ever.
I think we only got her exiting twice, and that's why that last line's out of sync.
Yes. Well, because we did it all in a oneer.
Yeah, and then the exit required the cameraman to be in a different position to be able to do that hinge.
No
and
idea
so
what
we
a
got it
oneer
twice.
is, and I wish somebody would make a show that helped explain it.
Oh my God, so lit. Fucking so many Emmys, though.
That episode is fantastic, and I don't even like you pretending to
It's
make fun of it.
absolutely fantastic. You kidding me?
It's cringy, though, like on purpose, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like
You're
he's messing things up. He has to he puts on the shirt.
Yeah, you're like,
it's
stop
wardrobe.
doing that!
Let's get the other Seth's voice note in here for that.
So I noticed, I believe at the time even, he pissed himself. Like, that is how we originally recorded it for her to do, and then she did. And it's literally just Don't Stop Believing.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, now we're going to get sued. Wait. Back it up. I want you guys to explain when you say the lyrics are out. Explain that.
Oh, out of sync? Just like that her mouth is moving and the lyrics are not perfectly...
Okay. Now that you've explained it, Keeve, now there was a moment we were shooting a music video. I can't remember. Fucking Kiva comes in. I'm editing. He comes in and he's like, dude, that's way off. This one fucking clip is way off. We go back and forth. Now it's good. And I'm like, you know how many frames that was? That was one. It was one frame.
I do notice one frame's off a lot.
Yeah, I know you do.
I'm going to go ahead and join this and say I also noticed
Yeah, I know you do too.
For timing sometimes, like cutting out of a joke or something, one frame is the difference.
Yeah.
The amount I was doing that on the last two, on the Sushi Glory Hole and the Here I Go, because I wasn't necessarily editing every frame myself. So sometimes we take a chunk from them and then I would just be like, yeah, but they're all out of sync. Like nudge that one, nudge that. Diva's pretty good at it too once he focuses in on it, but it drives me nuts.
Once he's been around you, basically anybody who's been around you gets a lot better at it.
You know what's really impressive though? When you go watch old movies, musicals, say Sound of Music, Mary Poppins, whatever. I mean, I don't want to name just Julie Andrews ones, but you know what I mean. They are...
Put them on blast,
Well, you know what? I do just want to name Julie Andrews ones. All right, where was
Put
I?
them on blast,
My Fair Lady, Julie Andrews' voice, and Audrey Hepburn's face. They are perfect.
Oh, they're perfect. I think we're going to say that they were not.
You know what I mean? Like you watch Singing in the Rain and they're perfect. And I'm always like,
insane.
damn, they were editing this analog and they look like they're singing it. And I'm like, we are cheating stuff with computers, doing nudges and stuff that would be really hard to do.
Yes.
I'm very impressed and confused how they were able to make them perfect.
Let me jump in, though, because they rehearsed 1,000 times and they're running all those in oneers. A lot of that is that the performers were that on point.
Yes.
But we're talking about something that we put together in under 24 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, honestly, some of the other lines that she appears to be in sync are the reason it's a very short cuts is because she'd get one line on and then one line would be late and I would use the different part of it and move it
But
over
like
or
ultimately
whatever.
what you're saying, Keith, is you're a little disappointed in her.
Hot take.
Oh, that's interesting, Seth. I thought what he was saying is that we're as good as Singing in the Rain.
Yeah, definitely.
Hot take.
Shy Ronnie is Singing in the Rain.
There we go.
So, hey, nobody
Sorry,
won.
Damn it. I was trying to hit a different button.
Sad take.
There are 4 buttons. 2 of them are Debbie
That
Downer.
was actually a good preamble to what I'm going to say here, because it's Logic Police, which I've never noticed until today in my rewatch.
Shit.
Okay.
Shit.
Which is, had Shy Ronnie not choked in his moment, right? Had he done it at full volume,
Right.
it was a wildly inappropriate song for those kids.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, we
Like,
don't know what he was saying the rest of the time. It was just at the end.
No,
when he
you can
comes in
hear
hard.
the lyrics are always about the two of them, and like it's very.
What is the rap?
It's like a rap song about
Because
the
life
two of
is
them.
a bitch and
Like hers is all about like I don't know, like it seems very like positive.
Yeah, knowledge and
He's cursing.
power and the world. Yeah, he's cursing.
well, it's I'm Shy Ronnie and I'm running this bitch. It's basically like real bravado
Yeah.
rap.
And I'm running this shit. You know, I stay steady strapped because life is a bitch.
Yeah, he has a gun. Like, why is he?
Yeah.
It seems like he let her down in a lot of different ways. And it's a mistake to think it's just that he pissed himself and got the mic too close and wasn't loud enough.
I do like at the end that he does the classic, I don't need no beat.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I don't need no It's like straight at 8 Mile.
Yeah, that's how confident he is. That's the ultimate confident MC move.
I don't need no fuck a beat.
But he's worried. He's worried she's going to come back a second time so he doesn't go full volume.
Wait, was that also because Nas's Made You Look had just come out too in that era?
Oh, maybe.
Because I did like the end of that hard ass song.
That
I
definitely.
mean, it's a classic thing that happens where like, when the beat cuts out and they say they don't need it. And they keep going. You know what? We, not they, we.
Yeah.
MCs.
We say, oh, yeah, 'cause we're
real
rappers.
life
Right.
MCs
Yeah.
The next time, I'll also say, when Rihanna came back and we ended up doing the Ronnie and Clyde one, I felt such pride when she was like showing up to the office being like, boys, what are we doing? And being like,
Yeah, we earned it.
Yeah.
like the opposite feeling when on some of these episodes when we're like, we had Tom Hanks and we did one that we felt shame over or whatever,
Yeah.
or Steve Martin and we did surf meetings, and you kind of have this thing hanging over you of like, man, we got a shot, of somebody that's a hero or who we're just such massive fans of, and we didn't deliver. The opposite, when it's true, feels very good too, to have that like under your belt and they come back and there's a shared history and you feel like you delivered for that person and it feels good.
Also, Steve Martin, I will throw it out again. If we can ever figure out scheduling, does want to come on and talk about his memories of surf meeting.
I mean, we should just ask him for some times and then just make it happen.
Yeah, just make it happen.
It seems like nothing could possibly go wrong with that.
Yeah, absolutely. Like
We won't embarrass
obviously
him
all
again.
Drop everything.
Yeah,
in.
that's the kind of joke that people who don't know about the 7,000 texts and phone calls to get this scheduled.
Hey, can I
won't
say
really...
something though? Can I say something from those of us that are bedridden? I'm available like a lot of the time.
I like how it's kind of turned you into the ladies man.
Yeah, well,
Ooh, it's a
I'm
lady.
ready whenever you guys want to get on the mic.
I got a text from Tim Meadows the other day. That was a photo.
He was sending photos on set for some whatever TV show he's doing.
Yeah, but what was great about it, I'll just hold it up, see if you guys can see it.
Timmy.
So it's him, Leslie Jones, and that other actress that I forget her name. Mm-hmm. Him, Leslie Jones, and another actress. And then underneath it, it says,
Sent by mistake,
but enjoy. Yep, just
Those
a
are
great photo that was not meant for me.
By the way, I got the same photo. So Tim Meadows,
Well,
what
maybe
the
he was
fuck
trying
is
to
your
send it
problem?
to you. That would make sense that it was to you though.
Oh, so maybe he confuses us.
Yeah, well, that would make sense.
Yeah, I know
actually.
I know it's one of those guys with a beard. He says, "Hope your PT is going swimmingly." It is, Tim. Thank you so much.
This one had a long tail. You guys got to do another one. It's very special. Definitely Sweet 16 all time. Definitely Criterion for me.
Look at that.
Andy, you did it on stage once, but it was not with her, right? You just came out on stage as her. I mean, obviously at our concerts.
No, it was Santi. Santi was doing a show in New York, and she was like, "Do you want to come do something at my show?" And I was like, well, this isn't something that we did together, but do you want to bring me out as Shy Ronnie? She was like, oh my God, fuck yeah.
That's right.
Wait, I know we went to that show, but what was the bit? What did you do? I can't remember.
The bit was I met someone who wants to, because she has I think she still, and definitely at that time, had her two friends that were her like full on just dancers for her whole show. Yeah. And they were so good and awesome. And so I pitched in, she liked that I was auditioning to be her third backup dancer.
That's funny.
I can't remember exactly how it went, but it went well. It was super fun.
That was at that huge hall, right? Like the one in Manhattan, right?
City Hall.
Yeah, City Hall. Yeah.
And at our concerts, it was always a treat to hear the audience go wild when Shy Ronnie would come out, because he's the opposite of somebody that you should go wild for. Just the idea.
But it was same for. I came out with you guys as Just Two Guys because we're all in that same spirit, right?
Basically the same crew.
At the end of our Just Two Guys set, where we did a medley, we would always go into hits of the day. Me and Yorm. So it'd be like, we've talked about this before, but it would be like how much money you got, a lot. Yeah. How many bitches you got, a lot, which is a 21 Savage song, or various other ones. But then how did we transition? It was because we transitioned to the Drake.
God's Plan.
God's Plan. And then Shy Ronnie would come out and do God's Plan. God's Plan. God's Plan. But what was our transition? Do you remember? Because I know me and Yorm would have to go, oh, now for a special treat, ladies and gentlemen, Shy Ronnie. And then you come out.
And I just come out in pain on my face.
Like wincing at the light.
Yeah. And then we were cooler than you.
Yeah, exactly.
We were really mad.
Oh yeah, we played Rihanna. We were the ones being like, you're messing it up, dude.
You're messing it up. Say the words. Say the words.
Oh my God. This guy.
He doesn't even know them.
And then we would kick you off stage, basically. And then when we would leave.
And then there would be a hard rap when you guys would leave.
It was a 6ix9ine beat that came in. Before he snitched.
Oh my God.
Before he snitched, though.
Hey, before he snitched. We didn't know.
Snitching.
Jake Tapper made this and was mad that I hadn't shown you guys. I kind of forgot to, but that's his.
Oh my God.
He drew that?
Dude.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he drew that.
He's great.
Oh, he's a good artist.
Yeah, it was State of the Cartoonian. Do you remember we used to do that on his show? Only me? I'm the only one that watches the Sunday news show.
No, we remember. Wink.
Wait, who's obviously it's the three of us.
I'm the lady and it's your faces.
Why are you a lady?
Well, I'm the woman with the 3 breasts in Total Recall.
Got it. So you have her hair.
Yeah, I think that might be t-shirt material.
Wait, why do I look like Mark Cuban?
Oh yeah, why are you so furiously Mark?
Yorm looks a little chubbier than I think Yorm
And
is.
so does Keeve.
But it's
Keeve looks
clearly
a
at
little-
least Yorm.
Yeah.
I identify Keeve and Yorm as themselves. And then also Mark Cuban is with them.
Shark
Yeah,
Tank.
that's
It
you.
does look like
That's
one.
got to go. That's got to pop up. We got to show that to people because that's awful.
So Tapper, I think now is probably regretting that I followed through and showed it to you guys, but that's...
I mean, Tapper, thanks, but no thanks on the Mark Cuban.
Yeah, you got cubed.
I disagree. I'm very impressed with your side hustle.
It could be worse. Mark Cuban's a handsome, rich man. Congratulations.
Never thought when I woke up this morning I was going to get cubed.
That is what that is.
Hey, this is great. We're going to put a pin in a couple other things.
Yeah, because we're long.
We're long, and we're not going to... Look, we're not in this to... if we got content, we need to chop it up.
Yeah.
Keep it small.
Yeah, chunkable.
But I do want to talk about... And I got a voice note from O'Brien that will play the next episode. I'm sorry, Mike, because I did text him midway through this one, and he had to scramble. Because Underground Music Festival, which is one of my favorite sketches, had its first airing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's good.
Yorm, of course, you were the VO. I said, why did you pick Yorm? So we'll find that out the next episode.
I did.
Potato Chip finally airs.
Oh, fuck. This was a good app.
This is a crazy good app.
And Ladies Bowling.
Ladies Bowling. That's a second of the ESPN guys. A cold open Seth's Corner that I'm perfectly happy to talk about. And so those are all things we're
Can we
gonna...
do a cleanup episode then? This is great.
Yeah, we're going to do a clean episode. We're going to talk about some stuff.
Well, maybe we'll have a dud next. I'm going to guess next episode is a dud just based on having 2 good ones in a row.
Well, I'm backlogging some really fun sketches that we had very little to do with because we do like talking about our colleagues and how brilliant they
And
are.
We don't have a Shy Ronnie or a Two Worlds Collide.
Yeah, tune in next week. It's going to be a dud, you guys.
Yeah. We're doing a dud. Kevin, which one's next? What's the dud?
Yeah, what is
Kevin,
it?
what is the dud?
What's the guaranteed dud?
Name that dud.
I was doing that a lot when I was getting x-rays in the hallway at Rusk and people didn't appreciate it. I was doing like wind down selector and then I was like playing reggae hell of loud in the hallway because my dude who was pushing me around was like, I'm from Jamaica. And I was like, oh shit.
Have you heard this?
Here we go.
No woman, no cry.
No woman, no cry. Have you heard
Oh
it?
my God, I love reggae. Have you heard Legend?
Wind down selector. Wind down selector.
Tizzle Whizzle's a goodie.
Tizzle Whistle's good. So we were on a bit of a run here, Seth.
All right. Yeah. Tizzle Whistle show. I have no memory of Tizzle Whistle.
It's very solid. It's a very
You're gonna
solid
love
one.
that one.
Thought
Seth.
you were a friend, man.
Didn't make the 64.
Okay, how about this?
Yes.
I bet I'm going to like Tizzle Whizzle less than you guys think I'm going to like Tizzle
Oh, for sure. I know you will. I know you will.
And I'm not saying I'm in the right or anything. I'm just saying, like, ones I don't remember are often...
Yeah, it didn't make your top 64, clearly.
Well, we're going to find out next week. And Seth, I swear to God, I mean this when I tell you, I'm living for it.
I mean, I would love to say bum me out, but I liked it all 3 times.
I like it because it's not making fun of current slang.
Yeah.
It's just old enough that I'm ready for it again.
It's like a classic tweener. Nobody's calling it back.
Yeah.
It's not retro yet, and it's not fresh. It's just like in the dead middle.
Seth, how long have you known me? Would I ever bullshit you?
No, you would never bullshit
Okay, so
me.
here's the truth. I'm obsessed.
Oh, I like it a lot.
All right. So nice to talk to you guys. Also, can I tell you guys something? When I came home to visit my parents, I met them in a restaurant. I had a big old Guinness, and I've been a little bit drunk this whole time.
You son of a Gunderson.
Whoa, you had just from one pint of Guinness just kind of did you up?
I don't know. I think it's because I woke up really early to get our travel day started, and I just hadn't eaten enough, and I'm pretty lightheaded. And fuck, I've just loved this last fucking 90 minutes so much.
Oh, Seth, I didn't tell you guys this, but I'm on 10 different painkillers right now.
No, you told us.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy to me. Oh, anyway, tune in next week when we have a dud of an episode. Dud.
Dud. That's the dud sound?
That's the Prometheus sound you got.
All right, I'm calling it. Love you guys.
Love you guys.
Love you too.
Love you.
Later, Arnold.
Later, Quades.